Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Talk Tissue. Today, we will be talking to Luca Caramori, the Sales Director of Seal Productos. So, hello, Luca. Thank you for taking the time today to talk to us. We're excited to talk to you about your exciting products, and I can tell you've already changed your logo, your branding. Seal Productos is on the run, looking to make a name for itself in the industry. And so we're grateful for the time you had today.
I thank you, Ryan, first. It's a pleasure for us and an honor to be with you today and with all the people from the tissue field. A pleasure, really a pleasure for us.
Thank you, Luca. So Luca, you've been a part of Tissue Online for a few months now, and you're familiar kind of with the process. It's a great venue for companies like yours to get your name out there, to promote your products, and for companies to get to know you. So it's a vice versa. It's a network of people connecting to further expand their business in the tissue industry. So Luca, can you start first off explaining a little bit about Seal Productos, the history of it, maybe in 1 or 2 minutes? How did Seal Productos get its start?
Of course. I'm sorry, it's 5 o'clock here in Italy. I'm based in Italy. The company is based in Spain. My partner is now working in the process, in the production. And I have a window opened of my house in front of the street in Ferrara. So maybe some bad sound coming in, but I hope that you can hear.
Yep.
Yes, I think that Tissue Online is a great project, great idea, great product as well, because it's focused on specialized people of the tissue field. So in exactly the one we are dedicating since 30 years ago. SEAL was founded from the father of my partner, Javier Perez, Mr. Fermin Perez, who was an engineer, technical engineer, and particularly was following the new project of the first 2-layer tissue paper mill in Spain.
Okay.
So the company was founded to produce sealing belts. We are extremely specialized in producing sealing conveyor belts. Yes, we have I guess the larger gamma of product available on the market.
So Luca, thank you for that brief introduction about Seal Productos. When was the founding date? What year did you guys start?
In the 1990, exactly.
1990s. Okay. All right. Perfect. And you started,
yes.
And all your manufacturing is in Spain, correct?
Yes, we are based in the north of Spain, in the Basque region.
Okay.
Very near, close to the coast, 1 kilometer from the coast. In Zarauz is the name of the town.
Zarauz. Okay.
Yes, the production is completely based there, and we only have an office, sales office in a very small warehouse in Italy, in Luca.
Okay. So since 1990, you've been developing belts for the tissue industry, but not only the tissue industry. What other industries are you involved in?
Yes, our first market is tissue, but we have others as well. We are present in the conveyor belt for can curing. It means the aluminum cans.
Okay.
Cans, and then in the sealing of the bags, plastic bags, in the production of plastic bags.
Oh, okay.
And then in the dryers of pasta as well, okay. Or in the coupling of different materials like leather and plastics. In the purification of water as well.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, in the wind production power.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name.
So energy production of energy.
Energy production, as in with wind and with photovoltaic panels as well,
Okay.
because there is a process of in the manufacturing of the cells, and we supply, and then we are also in the food packaging.
Okay.
In the stretch film, wrapped stretch films, food like fish or ham, meats, fruits and vegetables. So we supply as OMG spare part, a famous company, an historic company from Spain, producing machine for packaging food.
So you're very diversified. Very diversified in a lot of different industries. That's great.
Yes. Yes. Several applications. Several. Yes. But our first is the tissue, of course.
The tissue industry is the one you're focused on the most.
Yes. Yes. In Spain, we supply the 100% of the company manufacturing tissue. There are around 30 companies in between the main groups, the most famous, let's say, and we supply all of them. In the domestic market, we have 100% of the market.
Of the Spanish market. That's impressive.
Spanish market, yes.
That's impressive. So what makes your belts different? What is it about your process that is unique and special that the North American market would like to know about?
Yes. We think that the key of the success of our products and seal at the end of the story is that we have been growing with the customer on the field, at the feet of the machines. So we know very deeply the process, and we take care about each needs of the customers. We develop new belts as well for new material for wrapping and packaging. We have a proprietary system to produce these belts. We have a proprietary tracking system. The machine were designed and engineered inside to produce that type of belt.
Okay.
And also, I think that because we developed so much the base of the belt as well. I mean the fabrics.
Yes.
And the coatings of the fabrics.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. At the end, I think that is the reason why we achieved to get the best performing belts in terms of the lifetime and the quality of the sealing, because many customers are so happy about the way it looks at the end of the packaging of the pen. Okay. It's more compact, and the sealing is simply better look.
The appearance of the product is better for the customer. It's the appearance, and you have some proprietary equipment as well to make the product look better, last longer. Interesting.
Yes, there are several factors. And that you combine this factor, and in the end you have less issue in production with bad quality plastics or films, or with very thin plastics.
Yeah.
We have a product in particular, the code name is Silver Seal. That is a combination in between, in the coating, it is a combination of metal inside, aluminum, and PTFE.
Okay.
The way we produce it with our tracking system makes this product unique, and it's very versatile. How do you say in
versatile?
Help me, please, Brian.
Versatile.
Versatile. Yeah, that's one. Versatile with a different type of plastics in the packaging, and we discovered recently that is very good for paper packaging as well. So. Yes. We have a couple of companies that were pioneers in this application, and they discovered that silver seal is very fast heat transfer material. So they put in the first heater bar station very high temperature, and the paper is well sealed then.
Okay.
Yes, and they can use, they are using the same belt on the same machine to produce both or plastic or paper. I think that it is a great things, because we have a simple, at the end, a cheap part of material, let's say a spare part, no? That is very useful to this application.
Yep.
A lot of companies now are thinking about, of course, producing with paper their products for the environment and so on. We are happy to keep our help. I think that is good.
I was going to bring that point up. There's a lot of articles being published now about the sustainability of products, and that's a trend that's going to keep coming and become more and more popular. And I know in Europe, companies like Sofidel and such are already developing these products where they're starting to eliminate the poly wrap and starting to include paper wrapping into their processes because it's more sustainable. And so those trends we'll start to see around the globe as well. You'll start to see them more frequently. So you're really at the forefront of developing a belt that is able to seal paper. And I have one of your samples here of your belt.
Oh, wow. So, yes.
So for people watching at home, this is the material. It is a silver seal.
Yes.
And the guides are made out of Kevlar. And they are stitched and bonded together. And it is
they are stitched with Kevlar as well and pressed.
And pressed.
We stitch the guide, and then we wrap with Kevlar. We stitch with Kevlar, and then we press it on high temperature.
And it's a single sheet of material. And the thickness, Luca, can you remind the people about the thickness? How thick it is?
Yes. Is one behavior of our belt, specific one, that it is 0.22 millimeter thickness instead of 0.15. That is a regular, usual, is a standard in the market of the belt. We use a thicker material, and because there is aluminum inside, it transfers very fastly the heat temps. Of course, fronting it with the 0.15 belt, you need a little bit more of temperature in the heater bars, but it's not a trouble at all, because and you can play with the setting of the pressure, the mechanical pressure on the pack, and with speed. So you can usually our customer are working in the opposite way of a standard belt with this one, because they were used to press a lot on the pack and apply a good temperature, 240 degrees, 250, 260 degrees Celsius, and press a lot. As you press a lot, you can speed so much the machine. But if you use this belt, the silver seal allows you to relax the pressure, apply a bit more of temperature, and speed more the line.
And something nice you've pointed out to me, Luca, before is it is very tough to rip this material apart.
It's really very tough. Yes.
I'm putting a lot of force here. I'm putting a lot of force, and you cannot.
Yes,
it does not break.
Tear resistant. It's not tear resistant fabric, but it has the same technical behaviors of a tear-resistant fabrics
Sure.
of 0.15, like tear blue. We also do manufacture tear blue belts. But silver is, we are at the same technical behavior of a tier blue with the silver, 0.20.
Okay. Yeah, it's a sharp looking product as well. It really stands out on the machine. I mean, it's a nice color scheme. So you have a good product there, Luca. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Luca, so we will include some pictures as well into this talk tissue. I encourage people to go visit your site. Obviously, sealproductos.com is the website. Is there anything else that you want to say to the North American tissue industry? How they can get a hold of you? Leave you with some final words.
Of course, Brian. We have recently set up an agreement in the beginning of this year with the company Kinetic, that knife makers.
Yes.
We are very proud of this agreement because we think it's the best partner we could have found to distribute our product in the North American market, in Canada, and in all the states, because and also in Mexico. So we are really very happy of this, let's say, partnership, because it's an exclusive right of distribution of our partner we gave to Kinetic, and we are very proud of it because, as you know, Kinetic is a leader company in the manufacturing of knives. So we found each other a very good partner to collaborate.
Yeah, no, that's great. And Kinetic is obviously a marketing partner of Tissue Online as well.
Sorry. Yes, because also with this collaboration, customer will be supported locally, and there is a stock, of course, available very fast near to the customer. So we can provide the same services and support we supply in Europe.
Yes.
And this is great.
No, that's a great point. So the North American customers have a way to get your product quickly. They'll have technical support. Their stock products locally. So I think that's a great point to bring up. And aside from North America, you're obviously selling these belts throughout the world, and you have distribution partners throughout the world to get your products out there. So I think it's very exciting, Luca. I'm really glad that you're a part of Tissue Online and you're able to promote your products the way you are. You're providing a good product for the industry, and it's helping the industry move forward. And that's a big goal for Tissue Online. So we're glad to have you on Tissue Online as well.
I thank you. We thank you.
And we hope that we can promote your products more and get your sales up and up.
Yes, we will. We will, of course, we will. Also, we have a plan to. I'm going to give you a news that right now you don't know it.
Oh, okay.
But we have a plan to co-market with the manufacturer of machines.
Okay.
It's a legal one, and in Tissue Online as well. So we will double this action.
Great.
With a new great marketing on it.
That's
it's
great.
Not official yet. It's not official yet. So, but it will be very, very soon. Yes,
that's
because
great to hear.
We are collaborating as well with the manufacturer of machine manufacturers, a couple of them.
Okay.
And so I think it's good as well to develop new things and with the manufacturer of the machine.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Luca, so much for your time today. We really appreciate it. We look forward to hearing more information from Seal Productos in the future. And if you're a North American tissue manufacturer, reach out to Seal Productos, set up a trial, try their belts. I'm sure they're willing to give you a trial to see how it works for you, and put it up against your current belt and see how it holds up. So thanks again, everyone. Appreciate it. Thanks, Luca. Have a good one.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you all.
Bye.